another vlog. Today is Friday. I'm actually getting ready to head out to a concert. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this artist, but he's a Nigerian gospel artist. Dunsin Oyekan, I think is his last name. That's how you pronounce his last name. But I really enjoy his music, and he's gonna be in Maryland. So I'm getting ready to meet with my friend Lois, and our friend Harvester is already there. I thought this would be, oh my God, enemy of progress. You guys, right before I wanted to film this video, I cut my finger. And it's been bleeding for like 30 minutes. The capillaries over here be strong. I'm like, you're not even an artery. Like, calm down. I've applied pressure. I've tried ice. I'm like, what is happening? It won't stop bleeding. Which is why I'm like kind of gonna get there late, because I've been waiting for this to stop bleeding. And I don't have a Band-Aid at home. How can me, a whole nurse, not have a Band-Aid in my house? But anyways, you guys, I'm getting ready to head there. I thought this would be the perfect time to answer the questions from the Q&A. And not just make it a chit-chat Q&A and just create a vlog out of the Q&A. A couple of weeks ago, I had asked you guys on Instagram. All right, problem solved. But as I was saying, I had asked you guys a couple weeks ago to send me questions on Instagram because I wanted to do a life update video for you guys. And thank you guys so much for the questions. I received quite a bit, but I'm gonna just touch on some of them, not all of them. Once again, guys, thank you for the question. Yeah, so let us start. So let me just touch on this. So I have like a couple of questions about dating. Dating, do you have a man? Child. In my African household, I don't have one until I'm married. What is even dating? What is even dating? I hope that answers that question. Now let us jump right into the NP stuff because I got quite a few of those questions. I'm just gonna put this cheese serum in my hair before I start curling. But you know what, y'all? I think to save time, because I'm kind of running behind on time and my friends will be waiting for me. So I'm gonna curl my hair off camera and then I'll come back and answer the questions. I'm also gonna go in with my argan oil. But yeah, I'll be back when the hair is curled and in the rollers. Oh, child. All right, let us answer a question. You know what, guys? I'm just gonna answer the questions throughout the vlog because I'm running behind time and I would love to sit here and do that, but let me just go ahead and now take the rollers out. I let it sit for a little bit. Maybe I should let it sit for longer, but I'm really hoping it does what I wanted it to do. I just want some like really big bouncy curls. All right, guys, so this is kind of doing what I wanted it to do. I just need to fix this top. Y'all, I'm about to go put on my clothes and then I'll show y'all the OOTD and then we will head to the concert. This is what I'm looking like. Just a casual sweater, my jacket with jeans and my Uggs. Yeah, nothing special. But my friend is waiting for me, so let me head over to the concert. Let's go. you guys from the concert. It's not really a concert, but I tried to capture as much as I can. There were very intimate moments, so I don't want to just pull out my camera and disrupt people's worship and praise. But what I could get, I vlogged, and it was just such an amazing time. I just love the fact that there were young people who were on fire for God, just being free, worshiping, praising, all of that on a Friday night. It was just nice. I'm now about to eat some leftover Singapore noodles that I got from a Chinese store. Actually, my leftover meal from yesterday. I'm about to sleep, you guys. As you can tell, I'm so tired, so exhausted. I'm gonna eat and get some rest, and then I'll check in tomorrow. We will definitely do the life update tomorrow. Hey guys, happy new day. Today is Saturday. Time right now is 3 p.m. As promised, y'all, we are going to be doing this life update. I'm just gonna start with the NP school questions because that's the questions I got the most of. So let us just get right into it. So somebody asked, NP job application process, how are you preparing for interviews? So I just want to give you guys just a breakdown of what the expectation is once you graduate from school. Once you graduate with your nurse practitioner degree. So after you graduate school, you apply for your boards. You have to, the state I live in, I have to be board certified in order to start working. So that's what I did, and I used the ANP. And as you guys saw, I passed my boards, and I recently received my national board certificate, which I shared with you guys. So that's just a little stuff done. Another step that I have to take that I have not even looked into is to now become state certified. I have to go through the Board of Nursing in my state. And I have to apply for that as an advanced practicing registered nurse. I have not done that, to be honest, you guys. So after I apply for that, I'm then gonna apply for my NPI, which basically stands for my National Provider Identifier. Every provider in the United States has to have this identification number. So I need to apply for that as well. So far there are 2 more things that I have to do, and then I can actually start looking for jobs, start applying for jobs. To be quite frank, I have not looked. Am I interested in looking for a job right now? And the answer is no. The answer is no. I personally believe that once I go outpatient, I want to completely stay outpatient. I'm not really sure what the market is even saying pertaining to salary, but I did have a conversation with one of my coworkers the other day, and she lives in this DMV area too, and she recently got a job. She's a new NP as well, FNP as well, and you know, the offer they gave her was pretty reasonable, but still comparing it to what I'm doing now, you know, what I'm doing is serving me more monetarily than if I was to transition into my NP role. And I want to build myself up to the point where the money isn't really a consideration for me. So that's why I'm not in a rush, you guys, to use my degree. I know that that is just the, you know, the starting point of my career. That's not where I'm going to stay once I transition into becoming an NP. The salary they give me is like literally the bare minimum of what I'm going to make my entire career. You guys, we can think of this, you know, as being a new grad nurse versus a nurse who's been working for 2 years. You know, there's more opportunities out there for the nurse who's been in it for 2 years compared to the new grad. And as a new grad, you know, you don't get paid as much. So, you know, I'm taking all this into consideration before I transition over with my NP degree. And another thing that I want to make sure of is that once I go outpatient, I want to stay outpatient. Like, I've seen nurse practitioners who work outpatient and also have acute care jobs as RNs. So they're practicing with both degrees, or they're practicing with both licenses, let me say. And I personally don't want to do that because of where I want my career to go. Once I transition into being in my FNP role, I want to stay there. Like, I don't ever want to think back into my, you know, my RN skills, especially coming from a critical care world to outpatient to a family practice. My mindset has to completely change. My mindset would have to completely change. Not everything is critical. Not everything is acute, you know, so I just want to completely focus in outpatient if I'm in outpatient. And if I am in acute care, I want to be in acute care, if that makes sense. So that's kind of what I want once I transition over. So I am not in any rush to use this NP degree, you guys, but I think giving yourself timelines is essential. So I'm definitely giving myself a timeline. I think max for me is to work this entire year with my RN degree, to continue working as a registered nurse until the end of the year, and then 2025 going, I will be in outpatient. So as of right now, I'm not in a rush to actually get an NP job, but with that being said, I'm still going to have my credentialing process ready once I start applying for jobs. And I don't think I'm going to apply for jobs until probably the third quarter of the year, to give myself some time, in case I do get a job. If I do it prematurely and I do find a job, my start date won't be until either later this year or in 2025. And I'm not sure if providers are looking for someone like that. So I don't want to rush this process, you guys, which is why I am taking my time. It's not that I'm complacent or I'm content with where I am, but I just want to plan everything out to the best of my ability. So as far as using my NP degree in 2024, it's not looking like it. I'm going to stay in the role that I'm in right now until probably the end of the year. It's just so hard trying to transition from being a contract nurse to salary, right? What I'm doing right now serves so many purposes for me. It gives me so much flexibility, guys. Once again, I am a contract nurse, so I sign my contracts a couple months at a time. So therefore, I'm able to plan my life out, better, because if I end up wanting to take a break this month, I'll just make sure I don't sign my contract for that month. It just gives me so much flexibility, and to give all of that up for a routine 9-to-5 job, it's taking a lot. It's taking a lot from my mind to come to terms with it. So if I don't have to rush to get to that routine life, then I'm not gonna rush it. But I'm definitely planning this year out accordingly so that once I'm there, I'm not looking back. Once I'm in my NP role, I'm not looking back into acute care. I'm not looking for travel contracts. Like, I don't want to do any of that. I want to be content in my FNP role and focus in that world, essentially. So that is my plan, you guys. And that's the great thing with nursing, you guys. You're still able to work regardless of what license you have. There's jobs available for you. So I'm very fortunate to be in the role that I'm in. So I hope that answers that. And once it gets time for me to interview and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to be sharing that journey with you guys. Right now, I still have a lot of credentialing to do with my state board, and I need to apply for my NPI number, my DEA, which is my license to be able to prescribe controlled substances. Apparently your employers cover that sometimes, so I think I'm just gonna hold off until I get a job before I venture there. And I also have to think about malpractice insurance because of the role that I'm going to be going in. It's just a lot. And if I'm not rushing it, you guys, I am not. I'm very comfortable where I'm at right now. And so, yeah, nothing really will change this year. I've come to terms with it. I'm still going to be an RN until probably the end of the year, guys. Are you going to take another break after this contract is over? No, I literally just renewed my contract, but in the contracts, I'm taking vacations. So in the month of April, March, and July, I'd have a couple weeks off for breaks. So yeah, I just renewed my contract through July, and I'm most likely gonna renew it again. I renew 16 weeks in advance. So after July, September, October, November, December, I'll probably just do a 12-week contract, and then I'll probably take December off. But we'll see. You know, the Bible says we make our plans, but it's the Lord's purpose that prevails. So all this that I'm even saying, you guys, I might change my mind later, but this is what my mind is set on as of today, as of March of 2024. Study guide for boards. How are interviews going? Any updates? I'm going to touch on the study guide portion Maria Leaks is all you need, girl. Maria Leaks is all you need, and you will do great. Things that keep you motivated even when in doubt. Oh, Lord. I think just my faith, you know, it gives me hope. Having faith in Jesus gives me hope that tomorrow gets better, therefore I have to push. Also, seeing people who are doing the things that I want to one day do motivates me. Talking to like-minded people about your goals, getting encouragement from them, you also encouraging others, all that keeps me motivated whenever I'm in doubt. How do I balance life, finances, budget, self-care? You guys, I don't know. I probably should set specific time and dates for everything, but I kind of just go with the flow as far as balancing life. This year, I'm trying to go out more. I'm trying to try out more restaurants. So I'm always like texting my friends, hey, let's go out this weekend. Let's check out this restaurant. But yeah, I'm trying to live more. I feel like I haven't been living life. I feel like I've just been working. And 2024, I actually want to live life. So that's how I plan on balancing everything, just to go out more, you know? Yeah. And some goals for the year, basically, once again, is to live. I feel like I've worked very hard and I just deserve to be in the moment and just enjoy life. For some reason, I feel like the last 2 or 3 years, I haven't been enjoying it as I should be enjoying it. So that's my goal, is to enjoy life. Okay, this is gonna probably be my last question, guys. It's a lot in here, but this is probably gonna be my last one. How do you overcome struggles as a believer? How do I overcome struggles as a believer? Oh my God. It's hard. Struggles just be coming your way. Like, it's like, God, can I catch a break sometimes? But honestly, just staying in my word and really taking God's word for what it is, like believing the things that I'm reading, not just being a hearer of the word, also being a doer of it. And also praying and asking God for grace, because on my own strength, you guys, I will keep falling and falling and falling, but I always ask God for grace and for strength to just get back up, you know, get back up every time I struggle or I feel like I'm not meeting up to God's expectation. You know, I get back up. I don't stay where I am, because that's what the enemy wants me to do, is just to stay and not progress in my relationship with God. So that's how I try to overcome my struggles as a believer. There's so many of them, but by the grace of God, you know, we get back up and we strive forward. Yep. So those were the questions I answered, you guys. If I did not get to yours, maybe I will touch on more questions in another vlog. But thank you guys so much. I genuinely appreciate you for even being curious about what's happening with me. So thank you so much. But yeah, what am I about to do now? I am heading to my parents' house, and then I'm gonna go to my sister's house. I wanted to do some shopping, but I don't know if I have time. If I do, then we will definitely do that. But if not, I will check in with you guys a bit later. Y'all, I made it back from all my rounds. I went to my mom's, saw my parents, went to my sister's house. My nephew and niece were actually at my parents' house because it's spring break apparently. So they were there. I got to see a lot, and then I went grocery shopping before I got home. But I want to juice tonight, and I also want to pamper myself tonight. I feel like I've been working so hard, you guys, which is why I'm starting today's vlog so late. So I feel like I need to decompress and like just enjoy myself. So I'm going to make myself a bath, but I also bought a bunch of fruits to juice. And then I'll have a glass of juice. I'm not sure what kind I want. I'm just gonna put all this stuff away that I bought, and I'll be back for the juicing. Now it's time to juice. I was also making stew. I didn't show you guys that part, but let us make this mandarin ginger juice. Juice in this container, and as you guys saw, I got about a liter. in. I just hope I don't make a mess. And I sure did. And I kept the pulp with this juice. I want to fill it to the brim, so I'm just gonna make more and add on. Let's top it off. Oh, definitely more than I anticipated. Cover this up. Where did I get this from? I think I bought it from Walmart. Yeah, I think this is from Walmart, guys, the bottle. Yeah. So I also want to make a pineapple, apple, carrot juice. Carrot ginger juice. Pineapple, apple, carrot, ginger juice. So I bought fresh pineapple. I usually buy the already cut up one, but this time around I was like, let me just cut this myself and stop being lazy. So I got this as well. So I'm just gonna chop up everything. My apple, my pineapple, my ginger. What else did I say? My carrot. And then I will make that juice. That's crazy. Can you believe he was able to pull such a crowd?
That place seats over 10K people.
Really?
10,000.
So you think 10,000 people were there?
10,000 people were there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What a church though.
And he's doing it in New York, July 24th.
That's gonna be...
You're looking at stadiums that seat over 15,000.
Yeah. Wow. Are they asking for volunteers for that one too?
Yeah, I'm sure.
So this should get me through a couple of days, and then I will just reuse the juicer and then make probably green juice next time. But I'm glad I did this. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge, clean the kitchen up a bit, and then I'm gonna go draw my bath for a nice night in. Guys, it's been the longest day ever. Time right now is 10 p.m.-ish, and I made a little mixed drink with the pineapple juice. Let me show you guys some things I got from Amazon. So I ended up getting an electric tub heater, immersion heater, because for some reason my tub just does not get as warm as I want it to get. So I have this for that purpose. And then I also bought this tray for my tub. I'm hoping it's wide enough because my tub is not the conventional, like square looking ones. It's like rounded. Oh, yeah, so let's see if this fits. But let me go ahead and draw the bath as well. Woo, this is some dangerous stuff, but we're safe. So I'm gonna let that heat up, you guys. As y'all saw, there's a temperature probe here that I can check the temperature of the water before I get in. And of course, make sure to not get electrocuted tonight. Meanwhile, I'm going to just do some skincare, wash my face, because yeah, this makeup needs to come off, and then I cannot wait to relax. Ooh, we're going up. All right, so just gonna take off makeup. Alright, so as far as skincare tonight, I'm going to be exfoliating with my L'Occitane exfoliant. You guys, the day these people sponsor me or like send me a PR package, I will be over the moon because I actually use their brand. I actually like their brand. But maybe one day. and like just exfoliate with them. I should probably cleanse first, right guys? Oh well. What should I have done first? Cleanse after removing the makeup, or exfoliating? I think that's cleanse first, then exfoliate. But oh well. I'm gonna go in with my eye patch again. This is from Ulta. I want to try the topicals one, but I want to get through this first. Okay. Mask is on. Once I get out of the tub, that's when I'll like do my cleanser and stuff. But right now, I might just be looking ashy. I have my drink here. The water is still heating up, guys. I think once I have it up to like 85 degrees, I'll be happy to like add my soap and all that to the tub. But for right now, we're at 82. I'll be back when it gets closer to time. Guys, so my setup is done. I'm going to get in that tub and just relax, you guys. Once again, I've worked so hard this week. I had Friday and Saturday off to just chill and relax. The concert yesterday was so much fun, and tonight I'm just enjoying my life, enjoying myself. Like I said, I just want to enjoy 2024 by the grace of God. But yes, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, y'all, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and of course comment. Let me know that you're watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.